Yes, people, how's it going? And welcome back to the channel. People, the Villa content has come back. I know I've been gone for some time, but people, I am back and the Villa content is going to be running, people. Done a video on the World Cup, just touching on the games, how it went, and obviously the England USA kind of preview I done as well. So check out for that as well, people. But yo, people, Villa content, let's get into it. Doing a quick mid-season review, how the season's gone so far. So let's get into it. I have to say, people, it's been a good start. I know that Carabao Cup game, that was a disappointment, but apart from that, people, we've done good. We've done good. And the thing is, I'll touch on Unai Emery. Before he came in, people, I done a video on my Insta, and I was quite gassed. I said, he's a winner. He's got the credibility. He's got the accolades needed. And for Villa, because we want to get to Europe, we needed a winner that can take us there. I know it's going to be a steady Eddie process, people. It's going to take time, but we've got the right manager in, and we just need to back him. Of course, people, as you know, it's the World Cup break. And of course, I done a video on that, like I said before. Check that out. So that only means the players that haven't gone on the World Cup duties, it gives time now for Unai Emery to work with them. And to be honest with you, no England players have gone international duty. Only a few other players have gone. The foreign players, they have gone. Not English players at all. So it gives time for the players to work under Unai Emery, and it gives a chance for Unai Emery to get his system across as well, how he wants to play. And we got a few like a mini pre-season games against Chelsea and a Saudi Arabia team. I think Cardiff or something like that as well. So, like I said, it gives time. And we got Liverpool on the 26th of December, first game back at Villa Park, people. Of course, I'm gonna be there, and we're gonna see, I think, more of what Unai Emery is gonna try to bring, because we know, people, we know he's a tactician. We know he's got all of that. Every player that chats about him, talks about him, like Cavani, I think he came up before, and he said that Unai Emery, he goes into every detail. He goes into everything. He's a proper tactician, and that's what we needed, people. We needed a tactician, because before we had Stevie Gerrard, lad. We had Stevie Gerrard, and of course, people, as you know, he didn't do well, and he wasn't a tactician. He wasn't a tactician like that. So, people, we got Unai Emery now, and people, let's roll on the games. Let's roll on the games and move up the league. I think we're 12th in the league right now. It's good. It's good. Just before the World Cup break, 12th in the league, and in my opinion, it's very good. It's very good so far for Unai Emery. Only had a few games, to be honest with you, like 5 games max. So it is good. Let me touch on a player that a certain team wants. Chelsea, what are you, man, saying? You trying to get my baller, Leon Bailey? Are you trying to get Leon Bailey? Allow those links. Forget those links. Push them out. Get out. Chelsea, less of that. Forget that. You ain't linked to no baller. I've been telling you, people, on my channel, as you guys know, Leon Bailey's a baller. People are only gassing him now because he's been popping off recently. He's been scoring and stuff like that. But people before that, when he had the injuries and stuff like that, I've been backing him since day one when he came in. A lot of people must have had doubts because he got injured. They thought that, you know, he won't be at that same level as he was at Bayer Leverkusen. But people have backed him for ages. I think he's got, like, I keep on saying it, he's got all the attributes to play in the Premier League. And the thing is, he's been one of our better players this season, and I'm not even surprised he's linked to Chelsea, because I think they were linked to them before he came to Villa. But obviously, he had to come to Aston Villa. But yeah, like I said, people, Leon Bailey's a baller. And look, I said it before, give him time under Unai Emery and he's going to cook. He's going to cook, because with Unai Emery, he likes to play with a system where there's wingers. And the thing with Leon Bailey is he needed a manager that play the right system, because with Steven Gerrard, everything narrow, man are playing through corridors and that. But under Unai Emery, it's different. Because, like I said, he likes to play with wingers, running behind, doing all of that. He likes to play with wingers. And that's what Leon Bailey needed. He needed a manager that can fit the system that he wants to play. And it's going to work, people. It's going to work. So, Chelsea, forget those rumours, yeah? Forget those transfer links and stay away from my baller, Leon Bailey, yeah? Stay away from those rumours, people. Like I said, people, Leon Bailey, I've been backing him since day one, and he is an absolute baller. And people, just another player I want to touch on as well, Dendoncker. Under Unai Emery, since he's come, even before that, I think Unai Emery, when he came, started playing Dendoncker and stuff. People, he's been sourcing, I can't lie. He's a player that we needed. I think he's like 6'2". He's a monster, and we needed a player like that in midfield. I know we got Nakamba that he don't start, but Nakamba, he hasn't got that height. I know he's got those interceptions and that moves like Kante and stuff. But with Dendoncker, he's got that height. Like I said, he wins his area battles, and I think he's been one of our better players as well with Leon Bailey. He has been good, I have to say. And we needed a player like him, like I said before, intercepts the ball. And when he gets the ball, he don't do too much, keeps it simple, passes the ball forward, not backwards, forwards. That's what he does. And like I said, we needed a player like Dendoncker. He's got it, and that's what we needed, people. Another player as well, people want to touch on, Actually, with Dendoncker as well. I think he started for Belgium. I can't remember who they played, but he started for them. I'm sure he did. So it just shows that, you know, I know Belgium might not be the best squad, but for starting for them, it shows that, you know, he's got a bit about him. Another player people I want to touch on, Dougie Luiz. Of course, like, you know, people, he's been linked with Arsenal. He was linked with Arsenal. Of course, he signed the deal. He signed the thing. He signed the thing to stay. Arsenal fans, sure, she ain't going nowhere. But you never know. I ain't going to get too ahead of myself because maybe sign a contract to get a bit of money and stuff like that. You never know. But I do think that because we got Unai Emery and stuff like that, I think he will stay. I do think he'll stay. Unless he does a Jack Grealish and goes. But I don't think it'll happen. I don't think it'll happen. Touching on Douglas Luiz, people, he's a good player. Look, the thing with Douglas Luiz is a lot of Villa fans are getting on him because he wasn't consistent. And fair enough, I believe that as well, because he wasn't consistent. He wasn't consistent. But under Unai Emery now, he's been playing good. I have to say, the last couple of games Unai Emery has been here, he's been good. He's been good. And he's been consistent as well. The thing with Douglas Luiz is people never knew what position he wanted to play. Was he a number 6? Was he a number 8? People never knew. But for me, I always thought he's a number 8 because, you know, he can get the goals, people. You know, the first Premier League season when he came, you see those goals against Norwich City, boom, top bins. Top bin. I swear he scored like 2, one against Bournemouth as well. He scored quite a few outside the box as well, people. So in my opinion, I do think he's a number 8, but just that consistency he needed, and I do think that that's going to come. I do think so, people. And finally, another player, people, Martinez. I can't lie, before, people, under Steven Gerrard, he had those butter hands. He had those butter hands, like very liquid hands, all of that, whatever you want to call it. But right now, people, I have to say, he's been doing his thing. And of course, he's starting for Argentina as well. And like I said in my other videos, Argentina, in my opinion, are the favourites. Well, one of the favourites alongside Brazil, in my opinion. So, you never know. He might bring a World Cup to Villa Park. He might bring a cheeky World Cup. You never know, people. You never know. But yeah, like I said, Martinez, he's been good. He's been good. He's been good, I have to say. Like, he's been catching the ball. Like, I'm talking about the games Unai Emery's been here. Like, he catches the ball now. Before, like, all of that push stuff, like letting the ball slip out his hand and stuff like that. I have to say his handling under Unai Emery now has been good. And hopefully after the World Cup, if they do win the trophy, if they do win the World Cup, Argentina, if they do, people, like I said, the World Cup's going to be here at Villa Park. It's going to be here. And we're going to have a World Cup winner in our squad. Yeah, like I said, people, Martinez, he's been doing his thing. And people, just before I go, I forgot to touch on one player, Starboy Ramsay. I do think that under Unai Emery now, he's going to be sourcing people. You're going to see the star magic. And the thing with Unai Emery as well, he likes to give a chance to the youth. You might look at Saka, Smith Rowe, even Martinelli. People forget, Unai Emery was the guy who signed these, man, you know. Unai Emery was the one who brought Saka into Arsenal's first team. People forget that. So, under Unai Emery now, I think Jacob Ramsey, he's going to be doing his thing, people. He's going to be doing his thing. And I think he's a bowler. I think he's a bowler, and he's been good as well. He got a goal against United. I think in the Carabao Cup, or was it the Carabao Cup? No, the league game. So yeah, like I said, he's a good player, and he's young as well. So it's going to give time. People get time. He's going to get time, and hopefully, he becomes to that star boy levels. But yeah, people, that is a video. Let me know your thoughts on the players that I touched on, and are there any other players that you lot think that I've missed on as well that you think have been good? Let me know in the comments below, people. And your people, like I said, the World Cup video's out. Check out for that. Then a little preview on the USA and England game, and just touching on the games that happened last week as well. And people, content's going to be coming. I know I've been gone for some time. People. But the World Cup content is going to be coming, as well as the Villa content as well, people. But your people, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm out. Up the Villa.